National Treasury will this afternoon deliver the department's budget vote in Parliament. All government departments have been busy this week meeting with relevant MPs in different committees to get their department's plans approved for the start of the new government. Business editor Xolani Mbanjwa is in Parliament and joins us now. Xolani, thank you so much for joining us and a very good afternoon to you. In the next hour, Finance Minister Newzroom will deliver his budget vote to be considered by MPs. How important is this process?
Good afternoon, Masa. It's a very important process indeed, the budget vote. Some would say that it is more important than the pomp and ceremony of the opening of Parliament itself, because here we are dealing with bread and butter issues. We are dealing with rands and cents. We are dealing with all the tax collections and the funding allocation for all the government departments. And as we've heard in February from the budget speech with the Minister Newzroom, divvying up the fiscus and making sure that each department is well funded. It is now time for those leaders of government departments in different departments to come before the public representatives in the form of MPs to be held accountable for their plans, for their decisions within the department. And we've seen since last week a number of budget votes being held from many different government departments, laying out their plans in terms of what is going to be at the top of the agenda as far as those projects and plans are concerned. So this is quite an important one, where those who would have gone to vote are now seeing that their money is going to be spent and how. It is also important to note, Masa, that when it comes to MPs in these different committees, they do hold the executive to account in terms of what their plans are, whether they plan to cut budgets or they are adding more money and allocating more money to different projects. So it's about rands and cents, and it's about bread and butter issues.
Yeah, and Xolani, you mentioned there as well, just also from February's budget speech. What would you say is the difference between that budget and what we're going to hear this afternoon?
The difference this afternoon, Masa, is the fact that when Newzroom goes before the nation in the National Assembly to actually talk about the plans in terms of the national fiscus, is that he is speaking about everyone. In a budget vote like this, he is speaking about the plans for his department, how much his department to run it, and with all the projects that are on the go, how much it will take for the next year. And those plans, just like any other department, must be approved by the MPs. It is a wonder, actually, when it comes to budget votes, exactly where this particular address by Newzroom or any finance minister will go, because you would have to be privy to the information from the National Treasury beforehand. But I would say that when he is looking at his department, it is important for him that we get South Africa off the grey list, and also work hard to ensure that we get South Africa off also on that junk status by ratings agencies. So how he's going to do that, how much he's going to allocate, it's all a part of this budget vote this afternoon.
We'll be waiting for that budget vote. Thank you so much, Xolani Mbanjwa. But staying there.